B&B Early Week Spoilers Oct 28 Nov 1. Carter's Job Jeopardy, Sheila'S Spooky Scheme, Bridge Battle. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for the week of October 28, 2024 are here. Next week, fans can expect to see Carter Walton's job in serious jeopardy. Coming up on The Bold and the Beautiful, Ridge Forrester and Brooke Logan are divided. Meanwhile, Sheila Carter Sharp concocts a spooky Halloween scheme. Keep reading to find out what is coming up in the next episode of the CBS soap opera. The bold and the beautiful spoilers, Carter Walton's Job Jeopardy, B&B spoilers for the week of October 28 reveal that Carter's job is in jeopardy. Just last week, Steffi Forrester Finnegan warned Hope Logan that Forrester Creations couldn't afford to lose Carter. This week, Steffi is reeling over how pushy Carter is being about hope for the future, as well as Ivy Forrester's jewelry line. Carter told Ivy and Electra Forrester that he's not giving up. However, after pitching Ivy, Steffi warned Carter that he was on very thin ice. Next, Steffi vented to Brooke Logan, and eventually Ridge Forrester will hear about it. B&B spoilers, Bridge Battle. During the week of October 28, Ridge and Brooke will battle. Ridge and Brooke might be on completely opposite sides of the fence regarding Carter. Advertisement. Brooke seems to be singing Carter's praises because he defended Hope. However, Ridge might have some concerns along with Steffi after hearing about Ivy and Electra. Then, when Ivy gets Eric Forrester involved, everyone will be forced to pick a side. The bold and the beautiful spoilers, Sheila Carter Sharp's spooky scheme. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for the week of October 28 reveal that Deacon Sharp, seen Kanan, will thank Carter for standing up for Hope. When Halloween happens, Carter will head over to Il Giardino. Carter will see Sheila at the restaurant dressed in a witch Halloween costume. B&B spoilers, week of October 28, 2024. Also, Will Spencer and Electra seem really smitten with each other. However, could Electra have a few secrets? Electra seems sweet and all, but also characters have a dark side. There is also Will, who seems like a good kid with a defiant streak. Is Electra really ready for Bill Spencer's son? Fans also have not seen Penelope Poppy Nozawa for a while. Poppy should be resurfacing soon, and when she does, will we have an update on Luna Nozawa's fate? Which storyline are you looking forward to seeing the most during the week of October 28, 2024? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Soap Spectrum. I am Emily here. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Keep watching, so let's dive into today's video. Get ready for a dramatic episode of The Bold and the Beautiful. In today's episode, tensions continue to rise between Hope and Liam as they navigate the fallout from recent revelations. Meanwhile, Carter finds himself at a crossroads, torn between his feelings for Hope and the repercussions of his past decisions. Will he make a move that could change everything? Additionally, Steffi faces unexpected challenges as she tries to support her family amidst the chaos. As secrets begin to unravel, alliances will be tested, and shocking betrayals may come to light. Don't miss a moment of the action as relationships shift and new dynamics emerge in this thrilling episode. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for Thursday, October 24, reveal that Steffi Forrester will relay some serious issues with Carter Walton during her next conversation with Ridge Forrester. Steffi already hinted about some of those issues to Brooke Logan, who assumes this is really about Carter's support of Hope Logan and her line. However, it's obviously bigger than that, since Steffi didn't approve of Carter's revived jewelry line pitch either. Once Steffi gives Ridge updates on Carter's latest move, she'll question his risky plans and erratic behavior. Steffi won't have a lot of faith in Carter's input as a COO anymore, so she'll open up to Ridge about all the drama. Meanwhile, Ivy Forrester will head to the Forrester mansion. where she'll share some troubling news with Eric Forrester. Of course, Ivy's concerns will be about Steffi and how she's letting personal grudges get in the way of doing what's best for Forrester Creations. On Thursday's B&B episode, Ivy will bring Eric up to speed on the whole situation and share how excited Electra Forrester was to help out with the jewelry line. Steffi wouldn't even look at Ivy and Electra's designs, so Ivy will complain and argue that Steffi is holding Forrester Creations back from a very profitable future. Eric is quite fond of Ivy, so he could be tempted to intervene, especially if she flat out asks him to. Ivy might deliver a heartfelt request and hope that Eric's willing to override Steffi's decision, which would give the jewelry line a real chance at success. Whatever the case, there's more hostility brewing between Carter and Steffi. Carter is gearing up for yet another pitch about his vision for Forrester and the luxury umbrella he wants to create, so Steffi isn't going to be happy about that in the coming episodes. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Carter and Steffi will have another fierce face-off before the week winds down, so stick with us for more predictions on all the added conflict. Tension mounts in Los Angeles as Carter struggles with a secret that could change everything for him and Steffi. As their relationship deepens, the weight of this hidden truth threatens to unravel their budding romance. Recent events have shown that Carter has been concealing critical information about his past, information that, if revealed, could shatter Steffi's trust in him. Fans have speculated about the nature of this secret, but the upcoming episodes promise to bring shocking revelations to light. With each passing moment, Carter's dilemma intensifies. Will he choose to come clean to Steffi, risking their relationship in the process? Or will he continue to hide behind lies, believing he's protecting her from the truth? As Steffi navigates her own challenges, she may unknowingly stumble upon the truth that Carter desperately wishes to keep hidden. Tune in for the next episodes of The Bold and the Beautiful as the drama unfolds and the stakes rise. The truth is about to come crashing down, and no one will be left unscathed. In the upcoming episodes of Bold and Beautiful, tension escalates as Brooke grapples with a shocking discovery about her husband, Ridge. Despite Taylor's insistence that she doesn't need a man and has no desire to rekindle her romance with Ridge, the dynamic between them has begun to shift. Ridge has been dedicating a significant amount of time to Taylor, particularly in supporting her through her heart condition, which has led to a deepening bond between them. As they spend more time together, Ridge is becoming an essential figure in Taylor's life, helping her regain her strength and confidence. This newfound closeness raises concerns that old feelings may resurface, complicating their already fraught relationships. Next week, Ridge surprises Taylor with a romantic vacation in Europe, intending to lift her spirits and encourage her to embrace life more fully. However, this seemingly innocent gesture is a source of turmoil for Brooke. She is increasingly uneasy about the secret closeness developing between Ridge and Taylor. With their bond strengthening, Brooke fears that Ridge might choose to return to Taylor, jeopardizing her own relationship. Determined to prevent this, she begins to keep a close eye on the pair whenever they are together, desperate to intervene before things escalate. Brooke's protective instincts kick in, and she is intent on ensuring that Ridge and Taylor do not engage in any overly intimate behavior during their time together. However, her worst fears are realized when she learns that Ridge and Taylor have left for their European getaway without informing her. The revelation sends Brooke into a frenzy as she decides to follow them, driven by the fear that Ridge may abandon her for Taylor once and for all. As Brooke pursues them, viewers are left to wonder about the consequences of Ridge's secretive actions. Will Brooke be able to confront them in time, or will her attempts to interfere only push Ridge further away? The emotional stakes are high, and the drama is set to unfold in a way that will leave fans on the edge of their seats. Stay tuned for what promises to be a riveting series of episodes, as the complexities of love, loyalty, and betrayal come to a head in this explosive storyline. Will Brooke's interventions succeed in thwarting Ridge and Taylor's budding romance? Or is she fighting a losing battle against rekindled feelings? The answer lies in the unfolding drama that awaits in Bold and Beautiful. What do you think about this developing love triangle? Share your thoughts and predictions as the story progresses. In the upcoming episode of The Bold and the Beautiful, tensions reach a boiling point when Liam discovers Hope and Carter in a compromising situation. This shocking moment is a catalyst for Liam, triggering a deep emotional crisis. Once hopeful for a reconciliation with Hope, Liam is devastated to find the woman he loves sharing intimacy with another man. This betrayal not only shatters his heart, but also marks the downfall of their relationship, which was primarily maintained for the sake of their daughter, Beth. Liam has poured his heart into trying to rebuild their family, always holding onto the hope that they could return to the happy days they once shared. However, the harsh reality hits him. Hope has chosen to move on, selecting Carter, who represents everything Liam cannot offer. Carter's charm and stability contrast sharply with Liam's emotional turmoil, leaving Liam feeling abandoned and betrayed. In a fit of anger and desperation, Liam confronts Hope. He warns her that if she continues her relationship with Carter, he will take Beth away from her. This threat is not merely a manipulative tactic. It reflects Liam's profound despair. Losing both Hope and Beth is more than he can bear, driving him to consider drastic measures to maintain his connection to Hope and their daughter. Liam's desperation spirals into an obsessive fixation, blind to the reality that Hope is ready to fully embrace a new life without him. This unhealthy dynamic leads him to use Beth as leverage against Hope, a move that ultimately pushes them further apart. Hope deserves a life free from the shadows of their painful past, and the more Liam clings to their history, the more he jeopardizes any chance of a future with her. As the situation escalates, Carter finds himself caught in the crossfire of Liam's emotional chaos. The stakes are high, and the confrontation between the three leads to dramatic consequences. Liam's volatile emotions raise questions about his future. Will he continue to fight for Hope, or will he finally accept that their relationship is over? Each choice he makes threatens to impact Beth's life profoundly, adding layers of complexity to an already tense situation. Meanwhile, Hope faces her own difficult choices. Torn between her feelings for Carter and the reality of her past with Liam, she must navigate her new relationship carefully. The emotional toll of the situation intensifies when Liam's rage becomes palpable. As he seeks out his father, Bill, for help, Liam's desperation leads him to propose a dark plan to eliminate Carter completely. Bill is initially taken aback by Liam's drastic request, understanding that his son is acting out of heartbreak and frustration. However, he realizes that if he does not intervene, Liam could commit an act far worse than merely seeking revenge. Torn between his loyalty to Liam and his moral compass, Bill finds himself at a crossroads. Ultimately, he makes a chilling decision: to instruct his loyal assistant, Justin, to kill Carter. This deadly command sets off a chain of events with far-reaching implications. While Bill rationalizes his decision as a means to protect his son, he also acknowledges the immense danger of such an act. As Justin grapples with the weight of this order, he finds himself caught between loyalty and morality, facing immense pressure from both Bill and the dangerous consequences of his actions. The climax builds when Hope unknowingly walks into a life-altering moment. When she enters Carter's office, she is confronted with a horrifying scene: Carter's lifeless body. This shocking revelation sends Hope into a whirlwind of grief and guilt. Not only does she mourn the loss of a man she cared for, but she is also left questioning the safety of her choices and the true cost of her relationship with Carter. Carter's death serves as a devastating catalyst that will unravel hidden secrets and conspiracies within the Spencer family. As the characters navigate their tangled emotions and motives, Viewers are left wondering how far Liam will go to win back Hope, and whether Bill can effectively cover up this heinous act to protect his family. Will Liam find solace in Carter's death, or will it lead him down a darker path of remorse and regret? This gripping storyline promises to keep audiences on the edge of their seats, eager to see how these intense dynamics unfold in the following episodes of Asterisk, The Bold and the Beautiful Asterisk, as the characters grapple with love, loss, and the consequences of their actions. The show delves deep into the complexities of relationships and the price of obsession. All products and services featured are independently chosen by editors. However, Soaps.com may receive a commission on orders placed through its retail links, and the retailer may receive certain auditable data for accounting purposes. Picking up where Tuesday's episode left off, in the main office of Forrester Creations, with tensions running higher than the hemline of a miniskirt, Ivy revealed that she'd been in the States since the last time that she and Steffi crossed paths. "I'm surprised I haven't seen you throwing yourself at Liam," the co-CEO cracked. "I've been in the States," Ivy clarified, "not yeah, whatever," Steffi said in essence. She then shot down the idea of relaunching the jewelry line. In unison, Ivy, Elektra, and Carter all appealed to the boss to reconsider. "Stop thinking so small," the COO said. "Not a shot in hell," replied Steffi's expression. Somewhere, Grandma Stephanie had to be grinning. In the design room, Brooke and Hope delighted in teasing Will about how often the new intern had already taken a wrong turn at Forrester, which seems hard to do since it has a total of 2 offices? 3? On a more serious note, Hope warned Will that Steffi would probably see him as a threat, what with him being Katie's son and all. "Yeah," Brooke added, "there are 2 sides around here, Logan's and Forrester's." Pressed by Will, "Is Steffi really that intense?" Brooke tried to cut her occasional stepdaughter some slack, but Hope wasn't having it. Steffi was so cutthroat, Hope said, that she was even bracing herself for Hope for the future to become a thing of the past. "Well, I believe in you," Will told his aunt, "and considering how little he knows about fashion, that must mean so. Very much. And remember, Carter sees the value in you and your line," Brooke noted. "He also entertains visions of you in 90s. No one added but should have." Back in the main office, Ivy pleaded with Steffi not to let their past differences interfere with the potential for a collaboration that could be as sparkling as her jewelry. "Elektra, take a hike," Steffi said, basically. Then, once alone with Ivy and Carter, Steffi snapped that she had been insulted to have them question her business savvy. She would never let her feelings about Hope interfere with the company. Except, well, now, and every chance she gets. But aside from those times, never. Off that fiery exchange, Carter told Ivy and Elektra not to give up Hope. He was the COO of Forrester, for Pete's sake, and he was not about to let Steffi or anyone kneecap the company. More, meet the bold and beautiful star who stole Tanner Novlan's heart. As Carter showed Elektra around both of Forrester's offices, Brooke entered the main one and started going on and on about Brooke's bedroom. When Steffi didn't roll her eyes or gag a single time, the blonde bombshell insisted on being told what was up, as if she couldn't guess. Steffi was upset about Carter's passionate defense of Hope for the future. At the same time, Carter made a beeline for the design office to tell Hope what had just happened. Apparently, even she hadn't been aware that Carter was bringing in Ivy and Elektra to pitch their baubles in hopes of giving hope for the future, a future. "Steffi is determined to keep this company stagnant," Carter ranted. "Cool to see Mr. Nice Guy fired up. Another episode like this, and he'll be quoting South Park's Cartman, 'Respect my authority.'" Later, when Will literally bumped into Elektra, very Theresa Lopez Fitzgerald, Passions fans? It sent the papers and jewelry samples she was carrying flying. Before the kids had so much as noticed one another, Will wound up on bended knee offering Elektra the ring she dropped along with everything else. Immediately, both of them turned into heart eye emojis and were struck speechless. Luckily, the condition was temporary. They regained the ability to communicate just in time to introduce themselves before Will slipped the ring on Electra's finger. As meet cutes go, it didn't break any new ground, but it sure was cute. Back in the main office, Steffi dissed Carter to Brooke. The co-CEO never dreamed she'd question her QO's judgment. But then again, she probably never dreamed that he'd disagree with her, either. Simultaneously, Carter continued complaining to Hope about Steffi. He could just tell that Electra is as talented as Ivy. Ivy said so, after all. Steffi, he conjectured, is letting her personal grievances get in the way of making Forrester as massive as it can be. This was music to Hope's ears. Finally, someone besides her had seen that her stepsister is making decisions based on rivalries and feuds rather than spreadsheets and fashion trends. Worked up, Carter went on to detail for Hope the house of Forrester that he imagines, a major luxury umbrella with a number of posh labels beneath it, Ivy's jewelry line being only the first. "You need to run with this," Hope told him. "You need to get Ridge and Eric on board and do whatever it takes. I can tell that this is the mark you're going to leave on this company, on this industry. This is your legacy." Somehow, this scene did not end with a kiss. Maybe tomorrow? Something wicked our way comes, courtesy of the bold and the beautiful. CBS has just revealed the soap-centric outing finds the City of Angels' foremost she-devil celebrating as only a reformed murderess could, by donning an appropriately witchy costume and conjuring up her own unique brand of mischief. First on her agenda is giving Il Giardino a spooktacular makeover. Honestly, how hard can that be, considering that the restaurant's pizza is slung on the regular by a known killer? And recently, 2 other staffers lost their lives there to a homicidal maniac, that everybody that was too sweet to so much as swat a fly. On top of all that, the back alley of the hotspot is where Sheila herself gunned down her son Finn and daughter-in-law Steffi. Next on Sheila's to-do list is to whip up some treats, or should we say trick or treats, considering that not every diner will find their appetite whetted by what she has on offer. Of all the days for Carter to decide to cheat on his diet and go to Deacon's place for breadsticks and a slice, he had to pick that one. The bold and the beautiful spoilers suggest that Carter Walton may be close to getting himself fired. Carter has started to act as though he owns Forrester Creations. Unfortunately, Carter is stepping on a few too many toes that belong to his bosses. Will Carter end up getting fired for crossing too many lines? Will Hope Logan and Hope for the Future be on his heels on the way out the door? Carter Walton wants to keep his office romance quiet. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that Hope and Carter were very hesitant about an office romance considering their track record. However, Carter is not doing a good job at hiding his feelings. Instead, he has people questioning what is going on between himself and Hope. Carter has never given a speech like his one praising Hope and her line. Carter seems to have come to the conclusion that Hope for the Future should be Forrester's only priority. Unfortunately, Ridge Forrester and Steffi Forrester disagree, and when Carter invites Ivy Forrester and Electra Forrester to pitch a jewelry line, Steffi will lose her cool. B and B spoilers. Carter Walton entices a boardroom debate. Next, Carter will entice a huge boardroom debate while they are hashing over the jewelry line and what to do with Hope for the Future. Carter isn't backing down, and Steffi believes he is going overboard. Will Carter find his job on the line if he doesn't get on board with his bosses instead of trying to work around them? Steffi is becoming very irritated with the whole situation and will vent to Ridge. Does Ridge agree that Carter is going too far? Could Ridge be annoyed enough to fire his COO? The guy isn't listening to him. Carter is trying to go over his and Steffi heads. What choice does Ridge have but to terminate his friend? The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Hope for the Future is next. Steffi didn't cancel hope for the future the last time she had a chance. However, the numbers still haven't improved, and without Carter there to argue the point, Steffi decides to pull the plug. The line hasn't come close to where it needs to be since Thomas left. The line has run its course, and the time is up to change it. Where will Hope go, and what will she do now that her line is gone? Will Hope and Carter stick together and find a job at another fashion house? Could Hope and Carter take a little bit of time off for themselves? Could Hope for the future relaunch with another company somewhere down the road? The Bold and the Beautiful sees Carter Walton invites Ivy Forrester back to Lay. Is it about her jewelry line, or could it be to keep Liam Spencer at bay? Also, on Bold and the Beautiful, Steffi Forrester and Ridge Forrester don't understand Carter's attention to Hope for the future, and a loyal buyer decides to pass on the next collection. But Carter still supports Hope Logan. Brooke Logan confides in Deacon Sharp, and she tells him she thinks Carter is making a good move. The Bold and the Beautiful, Carter brings Ivy and Electra back to distract Liam. As Ivy Forrester arrives in Lay with her niece Electra Forrester, could Carter be planning involve them? Could they help save the struggling line? Or is Carter hoping that Ivy's presence will distract Liam from Hope? Carter's obsession with Hope is like Thomas Forrester's past actions. He confessed his feelings for her when they were in Rome, and Hope was still married to Liam, and Carter was involved with her aunt, Katie Logan. Now, Carter wants Hope before Liam can convince her to try and save their marriage. B&B spoilers. Will Carter's obsession with Hope lead to chaos at Forrester Creations? Is Carter truly the nice guy he appears to be? Or is he tired of finishing last and has decided to play dirty to win Hope's heart? Will his plan to bring Ivy back to Lay help him? Or will it lead to even more chaos at Forrester Creations? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal that the CBS soap is gearing up for some high-voltage drama in the upcoming episodes. Over the years, soaps have taught us many things that may not be that applicable in the real world. One of them is that business is never just business. It is always laced and fueled with personal vendettas and gains. It seems that in the coming episodes, Carter Walton will also let his business acumen get clouded by his personal feelings for a certain Logan. However, Carter's portrayer, Lawrence St. Victor, asserts that his professional life at FC has always been personal for him as he considers the Forresters his family. Yet, he is about to cross swords with Steffi and Ridge Forrester when he stands firmly against their decision to sack HFTF. He has recently developed strong and deep romantic feelings for Hope, and is now focused on defending her and her collection at FC, even if it costs him his CEO status at the company. However, Lawrence pointed to Soaps.com that Carter is not functioning from a place of blind love. There is also some logic behind defending HFTF. If the line is suffering because its head designer, Thomas, just kinda bailed on it, then instead of pulling back resources, it needs more support, not just more time. If we're keeping it, we should throw everything at it, he claims. But of course, Steffi won't see it that way. In fact, she will probably see it as a betrayal from Carter. Could that end with Carter getting kicked to the curb? Lawrence doesn't think so. He believes that at FC, they are all family, and sometimes family doesn't get along. But that doesn't mean his career is in danger. He is in an important enough position at Forrester that he should be able to question his CEOs and have a discussion, the Carter actor feels. But what if he is wrong? What if Steffi convinces Ridge to pull the plug on Carter while they are at it with Hope? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal that fans have been curious about Luna Nozawa and how she's doing behind bars. RG Forrester and Zendy Forrester Dominguez admitted they hadn't heard from Luna, so she's been quiet ever since she got locked up. Perhaps Luna has been doing some soul-searching and even getting some psychiatric help. Whatever the case, it feels like a mistake for B&B to send Luna off-screen and just move past everything that happened. The show could get some extra drama out of the situation if they let Luna have some prison visits at some point. Papi Nozoa still loves her daughter despite all the chaos she caused, so let's hope she's visiting Luna and making progress in mending their relationship somehow. Maybe Papi could ultimately reach out to Steffi Forrester and admit that Luna would like to see her. That could leave Steffi worried about Luna's motives for summoning her. Steffi might find Luna's request rather mysterious and wonder if she should really face her captor or just move on with her life. However, curiosity might lead Steffi to pay Luna a prison visit eventually. If they finally come face to face, Luna could admit she asked Steffi there so she could apologize for the whole kidnapping fiasco. Luna might contend that she lost her way for a while and promise she's committed to getting the help she needs now. Since Steffi is John Finn Finnegan's wife, Luna might insist she's so sorry for hurting her and filling her cousin with so much fear. Steffi would have perished in that apartment building demolition if Luna's plan had paid off. Of course, we can't forget all the paternity test tampering and Papi framing Luna did. Nor can we ignore the fact that she eliminated both Tom Starr and Paul Hollis Hollister. Luna did some really messed up stuff, so Steffi may not buy her contrite act if she offers one. Steffi deserves a chance to give Luna a piece of her mind, and no one would blame her for being skeptical if Luna insists she's turned over a new leaf. Part of Steffi might fear that Luna is working some new angle and potentially plotting her freedom. Luna might get off the hook if her lawyer argues she had mental health issues that have since been sorted out. Perhaps Luna could get transferred to a psychiatric facility for a much shorter sentence and then score her release. That could pave the way for Luna to either show off her reformed side or prove she's more dangerous than ever. Our B and B predictions hint that Luna may not be gone for good since the show opted to keep her alive.